Crypto will be zero by the end of the year. Sell all your crypto. Get rid of it. Crypto is a scam. It's terrible. Get out of it. It's going to zero. You're going to lose all your money. No, it's not, guys. No, it is not. Will we get more downside with Bitcoin? Yeah, but we're seeing downside with the rest of the market, with the NASDAQ, with the S&P, with the Dow, with many stocks. We're seeing downside. So why do we give and escape the rest of the market but continually attack crypto? Guys, I'm here to tell you, the market makers, the elite, those who are in control, the money, the millionaires and billionaires do not want you to know what I'm about to tell you. And what's that? Cryptocurrency, blockchain is the future. This is where it's going. There's no doubt about it. How do I know this? Let's look at the market. Let's look at what's going on in the world. Let's listen to the false narrative that the media is spewing out there so that people could be thralled and brainwashed to do what the elite want them to do. And what is that? To be subservient, to always be in want, to always be in need, to be in this matrix of a financial prison. No, guys, I'm here to tell you that it is within you to achieve economic freedom, and you have what it takes. And now is the exact time to watch, to be aware, and to know exactly how to maneuver the battlefield that we are on right now. Let's look at this. America. U.S. government, the president has been saying time and time again that we're not in a recession. Well, I think we have been in a recession. Why? Because we're running out of money and inflation is also going up. Recession. Right now, we see that there's an argument going on between the Republicans, Democrats, regarding the debt ceiling. Janet Yellen, Secretary of the United States Treasury, said this week, just this week, the Treasury Department will run out of money within the next days if an agreement on the debt ceiling is not reached. Whether that's going to happen or not, I can speculate. Truly, I don't know. However, what I'll tell you is, wouldn't it be added to the narrative of destroying the American economy, destroying the US dollar, moving to a central bank digital currency, which in my previous videos, I told you if the US government or any government did that would be a terrible thing because then they would want to control everybody. One day you wake up, your bank accounts are shut off, but now everything, all your fiat currency is now into a US digital currency. Some of you are like, well, Oliver, you love crypto, you love Bitcoin, you love Ethereum. What's so bad about a US cryptocurrency? The difference is the currencies that I like are running on a decentralized system. It's for the people, for us to get economic freedom. A United States or any government central bank digital currency will give them such power that they can watch and see everything that you're doing. They can stop you from doing purchases, from going places. If you want to buy gas and you live in New York City and you want to go ahead, you're traveling and you buy gas, say you're in Chicago and they see that you're in Chicago, they don't want you to be in Chicago, they shut off your money. They control you. There have been movies and TV shows similar to things like this. And you think that these shows are there for entertainment. Not quite. What they're doing is they're putting out ideas and seeing how people react and getting their subconscious comfortable with the future, their future that they want. We have to rebel against this by all means. The U.S. has been in recession, but guess what? If you're living in Europe, not so great news. Germany has just entered a recession. Germany enters a recession, the rest of the European countries follow. Now we're in a global recession. What better way to have a financial reset? But they tell you that Bitcoin is going to zero. They tell you get out of crypto, it's a scam. They tell you that sell everything. But a lot of people are still hoping. What they're going to do is this. Right now, Bitcoin has been at around the 26K level. It's been 26, it's been operating from. There are many different support levels. As I told you that when I'm looking at my 5-hour, when I'm looking at my daily, when I'm looking at my weekly, I have an indicator called the linear regression line. All of that shows me that we are trending down. Even though we may go up at times, we're hitting that down slanting linear regression line, and to the T it hit on the daily, gets to it on the weekly, and what happens? It goes down. Why? It's going up. up, but it's continuing to go down. What we're saying is it's getting lower highs and lower lows. The thing is this: why do I love Bitcoin? Why do I love crypto? Why do I believe in crypto? Because I'm not just looking at the weekly time frame. I'm looking at larger time frames so I can know exactly what's going on in the market. With anything, with the stock market, the indexes market, with the SPY, with the S&P, with NASDAQ, with the Dow. I'm looking at the larger time frames to see what's going on. Because I know in between, in the shorter time frames, the market makers, the whales, the big institutional banks and investors, the ones that have the money that want to keep the rest of society down and broke, that they're chopping it up, putting out the narratives in the shorter time frames so that they could scare people out of the market, so that they can take people's money, so that they could put out in the media when they should buy, which is already too late because they're selling to them. They're taking their profits. And at the end of the day, what always happens is the small guy loses. The retail investor loses. You lose. They win. So Bitcoin's not going down to zero, but it's going to go down. And as I told you in my speculation, I think first we hit that lower low, 25K. We actually go and retest the lower low that we were in the shorter time frame of January of 2023, just a couple months ago, where we hit 15K. But I think we take that out. Why? Because you have different countries going into recession. We've got still higher inflation. We've got governments like the US government just printing. You have now large companies that are firing people, downsizing. Unemployment is going up. Wait until the house, we get into the housing. All of this news is not good news. When I thought that we were going to get a nice pivot, I don't know if we're going to get a pivot maybe to reach an all-time high this year, but I think we truly get a capitulation where they scare the dickens out of everybody, where they are fed up with the market, where they want to sell and get out. We see maybe a lower low. I've been saying about 13 to 10K. I could possibly be seeing it at 8K, but guess what? It's still good because it's not lower than the previous lower low, like 2008, or even a lower low that we had in 2018, 19, or even before, even COVID low. We're at 7K or even 4K. So while we may get down to an 8K level or a 10K level or a 13K level, if we could stop at that level and then start to go up and get to a higher high, retesting the highs and then even go higher than all-time high, what is that telling me? In the long term, it's lower lows, higher lows, and higher high. So in the long frame, Bitcoin and the rest of the market and the cryptocurrencies are going up. So what do I want to do? Well, it depends upon you. What's your investment appetite? What's your trading appetite? I can't tell you what you should do because everything that I'm telling you is for educational purposes and it's based upon my own speculation that works for me. But what works for me is this: sniper trading on the shorter time frames, getting in and out so I can make a little bit of money. While my longer term investments, I'm waiting for it to get to my level that I think it will start to pivot. And even if it goes lower than that, I'm fine. I bought in and I've already accommodated for it to go a particular low or low or a higher low on the pivot. So guys, they're telling you Bitcoin's going to zero. Don't believe it. They want to scare you. They want to put out their own digital currency, central bank digital currency. They want to buy everything up at fire sale signs. Cheap, cheap, cheap. And then when you go and you realize the market is going up, it's only because they've bought in. They've driven the market. And now because they control the media, they're getting it out. They're getting it out. Hey, it's going to the moon, all-time high. Now you want to hurry up and run and jump in and buy. But it's as I keep telling you guys, it's already too late. Because when you're buying, guess who's selling to you? The guys who bought at the bottom when you were selling. And that's the way it always goes. Are you going to go into an automobile shop and they tell you that Ford or an automobile, any type of automobile, is $5,000 and you tell them, no, I want to pay $8,000. Or you go into automobile shop, you buy a car for $10,000, $20,000. You leave and you immediately sell it for $10,000. So you're immediately losing. Well, first of all, as soon as you drive the car off the lot, it depreciates. So you're losing anyway. But to go and buy a car and sell it for half the price, people are going to say, are you crazy? Are you nuts? The same thing with a house. Are you going to buy a house today, $300,000, and then the next week sell it for $100,000? No, man, that's crazy. It's the same concept, guys. And you can understand that. You understand where the market is going. If you like what you hear, please hit like. It does well with the algorithms for us, and also subscribe so you can know when we're putting out more videos such as this. Thank you.